Outside the holy place, the funeral prayers echoed down the street. Hundreds and hundreds of mourners had come to lay to rest the faithful who were cut down in the synagogue. Among the dead, a rabbi who was born and brought up in England. Abraham Goldberg was 68 years old, and he had many friends here.
It was like sometimes you see somebody in the morning, it makes the rest of your day feel good. He was one of those people. He felt good the rest of the day because he was so giving in nature, and even if it was only a smile, and giving in personality and calm, and he doesn't seem to be the right man to be lying here, although nobody does.
A shootout on the steps of the synagogue brought the killing to an end shortly after 7 o'clock this morning, when the Palestinian attackers were shot dead. They had spent the last 10 minutes of their lives wielding knives and a meat cleaver among those who'd come here to pray. Even to the emergency teams used to witnessing trauma, the violence was shocking.
As I get here, I see over here outside there was a guy sitting in his talis and tefillin, gushing blood. I asked him what happened. He said, I was shot. I picked up his shirt to see what his wounds were, and I see gigantic cuts on his back, on his stomach. I told him, you were stabbed, you weren't shot. He goes, no, I was shot.
In the neighbourhood where the attackers are from, their relatives hold up their photographs. Here, they are martyrs, heroes. The father of one of them, Abid Abu Jamal, tells me that in Israeli eyes we are all terrorists. However old or young, he said, we are all terrorists to them. Police raided the house this morning and made arrests, part of what Israel promised would be a heavy response to the synagogue killings. These rubber bullet casings form part of what's become a familiar pattern in the last few weeks. An attack takes place in Jerusalem and then clashes break out between Palestinians and Israeli security forces in the neighbourhood where the attackers grew up. What's starting to turn again here is an old cycle of violence, and no one has got a plan for making it stop. For now then, there are just more guns on the streets as the holy city becomes an ever more deadly place. Geraint Vincent, ITV News.